Alright, and here we are on the next episode of Let's Play Together on the game Inside with my friend CapnMintbeard. I kind of minced that intro a little bit.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
So, this is a little bit of an issue, and I hope that... Wait a minute. Oh, we got another... I'll have to go back up for water, but did you see that? There's another...
For air?
Audio... Yeah, I have to go back up for air. What did I say?
For water?
Oh, okay. Of course I'd say that. Yeah, there's a little audio reel there. I mean, it's not functioning, which maybe that's the point. But oh, I'm drowning. So yeah, let's hope that I can get through this without any trouble. Let's hope the mer person isn't going to. Oh no, she is. Oh jeez.
Oh, and I was hoping that you'd like free them and they would do that like thing where they like kiss you and give you air, like in The Little Mermaid or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the Little Mermaid. That happened.
It may not be that, but there was some other thing where there was something similar. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me think for a second. Or no, maybe it was it Hellboy? Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe it was Hellboy where Abe the fishman gave air to someone that way.
Oh, okay. Actually,
that's maybe what I was thinking of, but I mean, or maybe it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I'm sure it was also in Harry Potter or something. It's a trope.
Oh, okay. I actually never saw Hellboy. I heard it was good.
The second one I liked better than the first one. The first one was still good though, and the animated movies with that were also pretty darn good.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh yeah, speaking of things that I've never seen, I meant to mention a while back, we had mentioned the Castlevania series on Netflix. I actually never played Castlevania on the NES, which is insane to me because I grew up during that era. I don't know how I missed that.
I only played Castlevania 2 on the NES. I played 4 on the Super NES. That's and I tried to play the god-awful one on the Nintendo 64. I didn't find out about Symphony of the Night until, like, I mean, maybe a few years ago, but not when it was on the PlayStation, not, like, in real time.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think, oh, no, I think, okay, I might be okay. Ah, okay. Now, what's interesting too is that she, the mer person becomes completely unresponsive. Once I leave the water, she just kind of lets go and just drifts down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't think that's just a gameplay choice. I think like everything else in this game, I think it does have to do with the story somehow. Because they're not. These developers aren't the kind to leave out little details like that. I think it's probably still intentional.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. It does seem, like you said, everything is pretty deliberate in this. That's probably also, there's probably a deliberate reason why they made them look like the chick from The Ring. That's what I think when I see them.
Yeah, that's right too. Yeah. Yikes! So I actually just lured her over there so that way she'd be that much further away from me when I go to jump into the water again. Now the Ring. What did you think of the Ring franchise? Did you...
It was. I remember watching it a long time ago. The original one. And I remember that
the first one, first American version or the first Japanese version?
First Japanese version, because back in college, I was a huge weeb. Like super weeb. Like I was the vice president of my anime club at the college. Not so much into it anymore. I feel like I was enough into it that I can say weeb without it being offensive. You know, but like I've earned that right. But yeah, like my girlfriend at the time had like the original Japanese, and I watched it, and I was kind of like, okay, that was weird. And then there was like this whole thing where you know, no, you watch the tape, now you're gonna die if you don't show it to other people. And I was like, so basically this is a horror movie about a pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess it is. Isn't
Or
it?
like chain letters or something.
Yeah. Oh, go, 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 go! Oh God. What was I going to say about that? Yeah, I didn't see the Japanese version until after I had seen the American version. So to me, I actually did prefer the American version. Like I found it was actually, I thought it was scarier because there's that scene in the beginning, when they show the girl in the closet for the first time, and her face is horrific. So that scene in particular was really gripping to me, but that was the thing that was completely lacking in the Japanese version. So I think that's maybe why it didn't scare me as much.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Japanese one seemed a little bit more cheesy to me, honestly.
yeah, and I don't know if that's a sign of its date or if that was just how they intended it.
It's really hard to say. There's no telling. Like with live action Japanese stuff, you really just can't tell. Sometimes it's very dramatic. Sometimes it's just very, by our standards, cheesy.
Right. Okay, I think what I have to do is I have to go down this way. And I think I have to hit the switch and then go back up. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I gotta do. What was I gonna say? I didn't see the most recent Ring movie, which I think was Rings. I think that's what it was called, and it was basically the idea that that the video has made its way onto the internet. So now there's thousands of people seeing the video. It's not just a select group of individuals.
So that kind of, I guess my question leading into that kind of defeats the premise, because the whole premise was you see it and then you show it to other people so you don't die. So like what, you would upload it on your YouTube channel to see if 10 people would view it and then you're okay? Like how does that work?
Well, I mean, I guess the first person who uploads it would be okay, but then all the people who view it, they're all in danger now. So yeah, it's tricky. But I don't think it went too well. I didn't see it yet, but I mean, I remember seeing the teaser trailer for it, and then I hadn't really heard about how it went in theaters. But just the other day, I saw it on a shelf in a rental place. So,
Wow, you've actually found one of those that still exists?
yeah, there's like a little local sort of farmers market nearby that, and they also rent out movies as well. So it's yeah.
Sounds like a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Farmer's market and VHS.
Oh shit! Now this,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I know you saw The Ring. I know it.
Yeah, the kid watched the tape too many times. Didn't bother to
Yep.
share it with anybody. Now, if you'll notice, the screen hasn't gone to black. This is actually a scripted event. It's pretty significant.
Yeah, I was thinking that like this is taking a long time for him to die.
This is an awfully long, drawn out death sequence. And then it was right around here that I realized, the first time, just like, wait, what's going on? We're still going.
Yeah, she's giving you air. She's doing that giving you air kiss thing. Probably.
Yeah. Not exactly a kiss per se, but
you're going to be our new leader. You're going to free us. You're going to be the new Mer King.
Yeah,
Did she like stick a wire in you or something? Is that what I saw?
It looks like it, yeah. She definitely did something. Somebody just added me as a friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sterling Jewel is now your friend.
Oh, apparently.
With your artificial umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Which is now detached.
Yeah. Although, funny that you mentioned umbilical cord, because that's actually kind of also a neat little metaphor here too. The idea of giving new life, so to speak. I never really made that connection before.
So now you're going to be eaten by piranhas instead.
Yes.
I guess.
Now I am Aquaman. I control the fish.
That's like... Yeah, she's like, screw that, I'm not going down there. That's where the piranhas are.
Yeah. Now, this is a pretty loaded scene, actually, which I'll point out here in just a moment.
Oh, and there's something in the foreground that's twitching.
Yeah, yeah, you notice that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I have the gift of gills. I can now freely go underwater. I cannot drown anymore. So she helped me. Now I don't know why the other ones were such assholes, but this one wanted to help me. Now
There you go.
Now here's some very telling stuff. There's actually a lot of storytelling elements that are going on this page on this screen right now, because we got things in the foreground twitching that they're not exactly human shaped, but they got human shaped parts attached to them, and there's little fish going at them. But then furthermore, there's VHS tapes at the bottom of this sea here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd be safe to say that most of the people who played this game were probably too young to even know what VHS tapes were.
Right.
Yeah. So what?
So I guess my question is, did you actually just literally get the gift of gills from that umbilical cord, or was it something that you had all along, and just because you're forced to that survival situation, you realize that you can have it or you can do it?
Perhaps a bit of both, actually. Maybe it was like, it did involve the umbilical cord thing, but it just unlocked something that was already there.
Yeah, because that seems like something that, I mean, I don't know what we're dealing with here, but that seems like something that it probably wouldn't be that quick or that simple to bestow. I mean, I don't know.
It did seem kind of quick, yeah. It was just, it was just plugged into me for, a few seconds, and here I am. But,
it's like, here, we're going to install the gills patch.
The gills patch. But yeah, so then the VHS tapes, it kind of makes me wonder, it makes me question the date that this all took place, or the VHS tapes just because you can't hack a VHS tape. It's not a hackable media. Oh, dead person.
It does kind of lead into the whole kind of occasional post-apocalyptic overtones you see here and there.
Yeah, like this possible global flood that we faced, whatever it might, whatever that might be.
Yeah, all the various vehicles and ruins, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I think it is safe to say that it's post-apocalyptic, which is why I thought that maybe it was possible that the mind control thing maybe isn't just for tyrannical purposes. Maybe it's an act of desperation. It's just like, okay, we need mindless slaves to do our bidding now, or society is going to collapse completely and humanity will disappear. Or is it pure evil? Yeah. But it does kind of help to remove the tension a little bit now that I can just swim around freely.
It could be something as simple as, maybe not even necessarily needing slaves per se, but, they need a way to replenish the population quickly, so they're just back at that scene where they're having them jump and turn around and stuff. It's like, hey, we figured out this new cloning process. See how our clones are coming along,
Oh, and it's actually meant to... And either they are actually clones, or clones is just the cover story so people aren't horrified by what's happening.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like, look, we're trying to repopulate. See how well our accelerated clones are coming along. These guys just came out of the vat yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, because that actually does make more sense than just the idea of helping to desensitize people to it, and to help grow an acceptance to it. That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Yeah, it's like they were touring the clone factory that day.
Yeah. Yeah, to protect, protection through lies, kind of thing. I was gonna say, so now here's something I bet you didn't think about either. The game is called Inside. So what exactly do you think that means? Because, I mean, through this whole journey, it doesn't exactly seem like I'm escaping. It actually seems more like I'm infiltrating.
Well, I mean, you're definitely. I mean, yeah, and that's a fairly good point. The game did start with you outside, and now you are most certainly inside. That's true.
Yeah, I
And
was.
going deeper and deeper inside.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, you know, presumably outside. I mean, presumably at that point, I could have been, you know, in safety, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. If escape was the goal, you know, that seems like the logical place to be is outside.
Yeah. So, if I'm infiltrating, what could I possibly be doing this for? Ooh.
Hmm.
Yikes. Okay, let's go here.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, saw that, eh? Almost got my feet chopped off.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, with that, is that a frog? Oh no, they're rats. No, it's a rat. Okay, well, perhaps before we get further inside, so to speak, we should we should maybe cut the episode here and see everybody next time.
All right, works for me.
All right. All right, so this was another episode of Inside in the Let's Play Together series with my friend CapnMintbeard. Check out his channel and take a look at all his content there.
Yeah, please, please, please do.
Yes, absolutely. All right, see you next time.